Hey everybody, it's Mrs. McGurkin. I put together this video for you guys to explain how to use a codon wheel. So this crazy looking thing in front of you guys is a codon wheel. So if you remember when we were talking about protein synthesis, there are groups of 3 nucleotide bases on mRNA that are called codons. Those codons help the tRNA know where to go and where to bring in their amino acids, and then those amino acids link together to make proteins. So if you guys notice on the codon wheel, it is in RNA, and we know that because we have a uracil right here and no thymine. Okay, so you guys are going to use mRNA that you code from DNA to help you guys figure out what amino acid the tRNA are going to bring in. Okay, so how it works is, if you guys remember, those codons have 3 nucleotide bases, like AUG, for example. Okay, so what we're going to do to figure out what base we need, or sorry, what amino acid we need, is we're going to look at this group of 3 letters and kind of work our way out from the center. Okay, so if you notice, in the center there are 4 big letters. Those represent the first letter in every codon. Okay, so if we take a look at our example here, AUG, we start with A here, then we're going to work out to the next ring of letters for the U. So once you're in this like A area, you don't like hop over to a different group, you just continue on down here for this U. Okay, so that's the second letter, and then we use the third ring to help us figure out what that last letter is. So that's AUG. So the amino acid that's going to code for this is methionine. Okay, so I know that's a little confusing, so let's try another one. So our next one is CUU. So what we're going to do here, same kind of thing. So we start with the inner letters in the center here to help us with the first letter in the codon, so that's C. The second letter in the group of 3 is U. The third letter is also U. So the amino acid that's going to code for this codon is leucine. All right, so again, I know all of these amino acids look pretty intimidating because they're gigantic, crazy words, but the thing you have to remember is they're just amino acids, and all they do is they help us make proteins. Okay, so let's do another example. So the next one that you guys have is UUA. So let's see if you guys can kind of follow along with me. So do this in your head as you're watching along here. Okay, so we start with U here. We use the next ring of letters in this U section to help us figure out where our next letter is. So U, U, and then our last letter is A. So hey, look at this, leucine again. So the thing that's interesting about the codon wheel is we only have 20 amino acids, but we have 64 possibilities of codons that could be made from those groups of 3 DNA bases. So this is another way that we can have mutations and things go wrong with DNA replication or other issues with mutations in your DNA, and nothing can happen for it. Okay, so we're going to do one more, and that's UGA. So again, follow along with me. So with this last one, we start again with U here, G, and then A. So that's weird. It just has the word stop. So if you guys remember, when we make proteins, the recipe originally comes from the DNA, but just like any recipe that you guys make for pizza or mac and cheese or anything, there's an end to the ingredients, just like there's an end to genes in your DNA. So stop codons basically tell the protein where to stop coding for those amino acids. Okay, so that's the point of this UGA here. So I hope that was helpful, guys, and please feel free to ask questions. Thanks.